Hey guys, what's up? Shayla Renato here. Welcome back to Black Girls Wine TV. In this episode, I'm going to share with you all a few of my favorite grocery store wines. This is part one because when you guys asked me to make the list, I actually came up with 20. So I think you're going to enjoy these pickups, and I definitely want to hear from you down in the comments and tell me what your favorite grocery store wines are. Stay tuned if you want to hear mine. So I made a list for my grocery store wines. I was gonna say huge list, but I feel like 20 is not really to call it huge. But I'm gonna start with going over these 10. They're in no order. These are just some of the wines that I've enjoyed. And the wine that I'm drinking today is the McBride Sisters New Zealand Brut Rosé. And this one is definitely a grocery store pickup. All right, so first things first, on my list, I have Notorious Pink. Notorious Pink, first of all, the bottle's gorgeous. It's one of those wines that I think most of the crowd is gonna enjoy, and because it's so pretty, you're gonna feel fancy when you pull it out. So Notorious Pink, add that to your grocery store list. Next up, I want you to add the McBride Sisters Red Blend. So the red blend is definitely for more seasoned drinkers. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. It's a savory red, but it is a good one. And if you're transitioning your palate and you already have kind of found a few dry wines you like, this is a good dry red to try. Next, Meiomi Pinot Noir red wine. Now you actually can get this from Target, Food Lion, Kroger. Like, this is seriously a great grocery store pickup. Target usually has it on sale, and Meiomi makes a good Pinot Noir. I really enjoyed this. We actually ended up tasting it live with the society. And it was a really good time. Great time, good wine. So Louis Jadot Beaujolais Village. So listen, I love a good Beaujolais, and Louis Jadot makes some really good wines. So I want you to add this to your list. This is definitely one to try. If you've never had a Beaujolais, I want you to try it and let me know what you think, okay? Next up on my list is Louis and Martini Sonoma Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, Cabernet Sauvignon, I feel like you either like Cab or you don't. Cab is a wine that it really takes, I have to commit when I drink a Cab. Like, I really need to be in the mood for it. I need to be, like, it takes commitment. So that's a good one. If you're looking for a great Cab, pick it up. Let me know what you think. But it's one that was so delicious, I was able to commit to it. Da Vinci Chianti red wine. Now, on my list of Italian wines, Chianti is definitely one of my favorites, and this Da Vinci Chianti is good. We tasted it for one of the BGW Society virtual events, and it was across the board one of the favorites. So I would say if all of us liked it, you might like it too. So Jam Jar, and it's the Jam Jar Cape Shiraz red wine. Jam Jar makes a really good red wine. Now, if you are a sweet wine lover, Jam Jar also makes a sweet Shiraz. Now, y'all know I don't drink much sweet wine, but that sweet Shiraz, it is quite delicious. I suggest you get it from the grocery store because usually when you see it on a wine list out in public, it's way expensive. Like, I think I bought it once out and I paid double what you would pay at a grocery store. So pick up the Jam Jar red wine. They have the red the Shiraz, and then they have the sweet Shiraz. Pick that up from the grocery store. You can also get that from Target. So earlier this year, I kept hearing a ton about Unshackled. They have a red blend, they have a rosé, this is a 2-for-1. Unshackled, red blend, and rosé are definitely two wines that I absolutely, like, they were good. I thought that I wasn't gonna like them only because they seem to be like a huge fan favorite. They went through like a little mini famous period this year. Like, everybody was drinking Unshackled. And so I was like, is it that good? But it turns out it was. So add that to your grocery list too. Okay guys, so last but not least, the last wine on my list for this video is the Prisoner Wine Company Red Blend. So I really liked the Prisoner Wine Company Red Blend. I didn't know if I would. However, It surprised me. It was delicious. That's not a red blend, that's a transition wine. So don't say I told you to buy it and then you hate it because you're still drinking sweet wine, all right? This is not a transition wine. It's more for that woman who's a seasoned red lover and she's looking for a good blend to add to the mix. All right, so if you enjoyed this 2020 grocery store haul, quick review, let me know in the comments and I want to know what you're gonna try next. Thank you so much for watching, and I've got part 2 coming real soon. Cheers.